Hey, salut à tous les amis, c'est... Ah d'accord. Attendez les gars, je mets juste en silencieux mon téléphone. Voilà donc, hey, salut à tous les amis, c'est Diego et aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour un nouveau live sur The Standley Parable. The Standley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Voilà, il est à peine visible là, il est très à peine. L'heure actuelle. Oh non. Oh non, les bâtards. Je sais pas c'est quoi l'heure américaine. Nine. 9 p.m. 9. On va mettre 48. On va attendre qu'il soit 48. Dès qu'il est 48 exactement, j'appuie sur confirmer. Je ne sais pas pourquoi ce jeu nous demande l'heure. Mais ça doit être logique, honnêtement. On attend. Et dès que c'est marqué 48 sur mon téléphone, on confirme. Par contre, c'est horrible le AM, PM, parce que c'est le système américain. Honnêtement, j'ai vu très vaguement ce jeu. Donc, on va le découvrir ensemble, du coup. Parce que je ne le connais pas du tout. Je connais quelques points du jeu seulement. Oh! Oh!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here, No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Honnêtement, je ne connais pas vraiment ce jeu. Donc c'est normal que je touche un peu à tout. J'essaie vraiment de découvrir.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ah, c'est là-bas. Oh putain. Ah, la lumière. Désolé, j'ai pété.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Je le crois pas.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Non, en vrai, j'ai envie de tester. Oui, si.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Ok. C'est pas mal. Pas mal. You are rock. You are rock. J'ai pas compris ça. Question. Je prends en photo ça au cas où. Ok. Intéressant. Attendez, j'ai pas vu ça.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game.
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Ah ouais, donc je respawn ici quoi. Ok.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Attendez, je vais voir, j'ai eu quoi comme succès d'ailleurs. Attendez. Alors. Normalement, on est au tout début du jeu, on a eu... On a eu 2 trophées. Ok, donc ce bouton, c'est pour...
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?